Hey guys, Josheb here with another Heroes of the Storm video for you. This week I thought we'd discuss team fights. This is a subject that is near and dear to my heart and something that I have thought about bringing up for a while, but I thought we could make a series out of it. Now, team fighting does not always end with jaw-dropping, amazing wombo combos. In fact, most of the time they don't. And as fun as they are to watch, I thought it would be more informational if we actually just examined some fights that had occurred in, say, previous tournaments and see exactly where they went wrong. So these videos won't be so much about wombo combos as they will be dissecting each moment of the fight and seeing exactly why the winning team won and exactly why the losing team lost the engagement. So to kick us off, I thought that we'd discuss the fight between Dignitas and Navi here during the European Road to BlizzCon. Now, while Navi does have a slight lead, it is not a talent tier lead, so what I want us to do here is pause for a moment and take a look at the beginning positioning. So I've drawn a line so you can see exactly where Dignitas is and exactly where Navi is. With the exception of Joanna, who is currently trying to move around for a flank, Dignitas is currently all bundled together as well as Navi in their own respective groups. Now what you're going to see here is that Navi are no idiots. They recognize that Joanna is not present and currently only 4 of the enemy team is accounted for. Knowing that, the Tyrande here on Navi is going to go ahead and start scouting the nearby mist for that Joanna to make sure that they do not get flanked. The other important thing to note here is that Dignitas wants this fight. As I mentioned, this is not a talent tier level lead, and they want to go ahead and seize this opportunity to get into an advantageous team fight since they have the better positioning. They're closer to their base, they have the ability to run back to that keep, they can go tap the well if they need to, but this is a better place for them to engage. The first thing that you're going to notice here is ADRD pops their water elemental ult. And if this is a Mexican standoff, that's the first shot. She's saying, this is a fight, this is a commitment, and we want this. Now, before we go back to the action, I want everybody to look at the top here and look at the characters that are in play. For Dignitas, we have Jaina, Muradin, Joanna, Rhaegar, and Zeratul. And for Navi, we have Brightwing, Arthas, Kael'thas, Kerrigan, and Tyrande. So, ideally, who does each team want to go down first? Well, in an ideal world, you want to get the squishiest people first. So Navi is going to be going after Jaina and Rhaegar primarily, and Dignitas is going to be going after Kael'thas and Tyrande because Kael'thas's damage is absolutely unbearable if left unchecked. Now, coming back to the action, several things are going to happen nearly simultaneously. Joanna is going to come out of the mist and immediately attack Kael'thas because that's their chosen target. And if you recall, we initially said that Jaina would be the target that they want to attack, but right now Joanna's aggressiveness has put her right smack in the middle of Team Navi, and they do not care about getting Jaina if they have a more opportune target. Whether or not they're squishy doesn't matter. If someone is out of position, that is the correct target. That's one of the main things that you need to get from this video. A lot of times I'm sure you've been flamed in Hero League or Quick Match because you were quote-unquote attacking the tank, but sometimes attacking the tank is the right decision. Note how Navi instantly turns their attention to Joanna and watch how quickly her health drops. She actually has to ult not offensively, but defensively so she has a chance to retreat. But with Joanna gone, who is the new frontline? Let's take a look at Jaina. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see ADRD has actually come to the front of the fight at this point. Joanna is no longer there to protect her. Muradin is in the fight, but he's not peeling for Jaina at this point. He's peeling for Joanna, who was out of position and created this whole situation. Now Jaina has become the tip of the spear, and the spear is about to break. Navi notices Jaina out of position and blows her to smithereens. Meanwhile, Bakery throws the ult heal onto Joanna, knowing that he cannot save Jaina at this point. With Jaina gone, order has disintegrated and chaos reigns. Muradin heads off to try and distract people long enough for his team to make a getaway. In the meantime, Bakery goes down as well, and it's at this point that the fight is clearly over and Navi is just cleaning things up. Now that we're done with the dissection of the fight, let's watch it at full speed and see if we can't piece everything together. So you'll see right away that once Navi sees the fight is happening, they start backing away from the keep area. They want to make sure that Dignitas does not have safety. So they're going to pull back since they don't have access to the back line, and they're going to chip away at the front. So you'll see that they're actually hitting whatever they can get their hands on right now. Right this moment, that means Joanna. So they turn their attention towards Joanna while putting down zoning abilities, which are going to chip everyone. With Joanna out of the picture, Jaina moves to the front. Everybody switches over to Jaina. Jaina is quickly dispatched, and once Jaina is dispatched, then it's a matter of turning over to Bakery. Bakery is still close enough that they can access the back line. They're attacking Bakery. They do end up killing Bakery. In the meantime, Muradin is going to run away and go north, but at this point, it's all wrapped up, and Navi takes home the victory. So let's cover some quick takeaways about what we learned today. First up, fight where it is advantageous to you. So initially, the fight started because Dignitas wanted to fight next to their keep. However, Navi, recognizing that this was not optimal for them, went ahead and pulled back and brought it to a battlefield that they excelled in. Second, and I know this is a hard one, attack whoever is out of position. Yes, even tanks. If a tank is obviously out of position, that's the right target. If you can't access the squishy back line, the first person you can reach safely is the correct target. The key is to focus. If your whole team can reach one person, that person is going to get blown the heck up. Lastly, switch to the back line whenever you can do it safely. In the clip we just went over, you saw that Joanna was actually a hair's breadth from death several times, but she was not the optimal target. Notice that no one chased her, regardless of the fact that she had the least amount of health. Everyone's attention shifted towards Jaina because she was the target that was most advantageous. She was the one that was out of position at that point. She was the one, regardless of the fact that she had more health, that was the prime target at that point. Switch to the back line when you can do it safely and you can secure the kill. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the inaugural episode of Team Fights. I'd like to do more of them. If you liked it, please subscribe, please like the video, let me know in the comments what you thought. This is something that I'd like to make a weekly activity, just examining professional team fights, seeing exactly why the victor won and why the loser lost. If that's something you're interested in, please let me know. Also visit Josheb.com for all of your Josheb gaming needs. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you again next week.